What's going on, people? Today we're going to be playing kind of like a mid-rangey Slay Archer. The first thing you're probably going to notice is I'm not playing the Brotherhood Sanctuaries. The reason for that is I came down to wanting to put in Elena Bannock and a third Thieves Guild recruit. Originally I had 2 Brotherhood Sanctuaries, and I didn't realize I'm still at 41 cards somehow. But I probably should cut one more card, but I'm going to leave it how it is at the moment. Yeah, we just got a lot of pretty solid creatures. You know, Mournhold Trader in the early game, Brotherhood Slayer ramping into, you know, Baroness, Child of Firstine in the late game. Probably should really try and find a way to add in those sanctuaries. So maybe we'll cut the Shadow Shifts and add those 2 in. Just because there's some pretty big plays that we can get out of it. I think Shadow Shift on average will be better long term. But, I mean, can't have a Slay deck without it. But yeah, we ramp into Tazcad and Baroness as our late game options. There's really not a ton going on there. It's nothing too crazy. It's just a regular kind of mid-range archer with some Slay synergy. Typically, or originally, where I have like Pamara Renegade, you would be running like a Leaf Lurker if this was a regular like mid-archer. There's a couple other swaps, but it's really just like a regular mid-archer with a couple other cards swapped out to add in some Slay. So yeah, we're going to be playing against a mage deck here, Nioa. I haven't seen a lot of mage this season, but I'm assuming it's going to be a control deck. So we'll see what we can do about this. I don't hate this hand, it's actually pretty solid, so we're going to keep it and see what we can do. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you guys are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. YouTube says around 62% of you are not. Which is a lot, considering there's a fair amount of you who watch the video. So, on each video, there's probably over 600 people who aren't subscribed. So, if you guys do choose to subscribe, thank you very much. You guys make this a lot of fun. This Mimu emulator has not been great lately. I'm wondering what's up with that.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
See if this meme deck.
Them into shape.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Actually, I think this is quite a good play here, is we can slap down this Morkel, which will block this, buff this, and be able to take out the 5th Legion Trainer immediately, which is huge for us. That is a huge bonus. And then we can just go back to playing cards as normal.
Into the breach.
Hit line's not great.
Glory.
I'm just going to play out Astrid. A lot of token decks don't play Execute, so we'll see if they want to favor damage or not. We have a fairly high prophecy count at 12.
It's time to act.
We won't pull one, but that's fine. Interesting. Alright, so what do I want to do here? If I had 2 2s, I would definitely play Mournhold and another 2.
Just give
But
me
I guess in the absence of a better play, we'll get these 2 out. We'll get the contract while we can, which will allow us to potentially play Withered Hand, Cultist, and Brotherhood Slayer with a contract next turn. Or we can just ring out Elena Bannock if that winds up being the better play.
We fight for the glory of lost
I don't think they've played any actions yet. Oh, Scouting Patrol. Okay.
Soldiers, report.
So with this current board,
Your orders.
and the fact that I don't want my Mournhold Trader to just get murdered for nothing, I think we're probably going to go for the Elena Bannock play here.
You always remember the mistakes of your first victim. It's nothing
And
personal.
then let's just clean up the whole board. Honestly, we've done an incredible job at not taking damage from a token deck, which can put out a ton. They still have a fair amount of cards, which is a little unfortunate. But overall, we're doing, I'd say, fairly well. Let's see what they go for here.
There's a plan. There's always a plan. Steadfast, brothers.
Okay. This is fair.
Hit them hard.
Unsheath your claws.
Didn't see this
I'll just
coming,
make these
eh?
trades. I have no problem with it.
I have
Come and have a taste.
We have Cliff Racer, and we can play it in conjunction with, like, Brotherhood Slayer, depending on what they go for. If they somehow buff this, it depends on what they go for. We have to wait and react. Alright. I mean, that's not ideal, but we can still clear this whole board.
To oblivion.
And there's a fair chance that they'll give us a free card here, and they will. Which is the exact kind of thing we were hoping to do. So what we're going to do now is kill
I've
this.
been killing since I was 16.
Kill this to draw a card. Kill this to heal. And then I think we'll just pop our contract. I think we're gonna go for a Baroness here. Or do I want to keep damage off my face? No, I'll just go Baroness.
Let's go then. My time is precious.
4-cost Child of the First Scene is incredible. That's fine.
Your orders, your orders.
You can't defeat us.
Do I want to give them a card here? I feel like I do not, but I also don't want to take all this damage.
These streets are mine.
Alright, so the deck that plays no prophecies, they just happen to hit a lightning bolt. That's great for them. Actually, this winds up pretty well now.
If I fall,
Plop this down. Plop this down.
if I fall,
Draw another card.
what have we here?
And we will end things with Child of the First Scene. We've now seen 2 out of 3 lightning bolts, which means the odds are much less likely. Holy crap. The odds are much less likely that we'll wind up dying to a bolt to the face.
Chimera, spirit of the sky, guide us.
We knew Fervor was an option, but
Into the
this
breach.
keeps 4 damage off of our face now.
Hear and obey.
There's no way they're triple trading. Well, I guess you have to be careful of the Child of the First Scene here.
Prepare to die.
Yeah, so that was incredible for us. Let's poke.
You will die where you stand.
And then...
Tawaka watches over me.
let's make it so that the field lane is no longer safe either. And this still can keep the bluff of a Rage alive, because at 10 Magicka you can play a Withered Hand Cultist debuffed Unstoppable Rage. So on that front we're still... holy crap. I didn't think I'd be throwing him off that badly, though. Six, 12, 15. I think we have basically lethal here. Yep.
Enjoy the next life. My scales move in shadow. A fine battle.
We're gonna go ahead and just smack-a-rooney them in the face of Rooney. So this was a token mage, which I guess was more likely. Tokens decks are still very, very powerful. So it's not too much of a shock to see that coming out here. So yeah, this is just like a very familiar type of deck. Like, Mid-Archer is a deck that's perfectly fine. But it's just like a little bit of a twist on it to make it... I like to put twists on existing good decks that probably make them a bit worse, but make them more fun or more interesting for myself. And that's what I feel that this does. It takes Mid-Archer, which is probably just a decent deck, and, you know, makes it more interesting to play. I didn't realize I just got a pack for those attribute rewards. Let's go ahead and open these packs real quick. We got 7 of them. We might as well. Although my emulator has been very upset, so I don't know if it's going to enjoy this at all. Maybe I have too much stuff running on my computer right now. I'm also due for an upgrade at some point. I need to upgrade my processor, but we're going to put that down on the to-do list. World's kind of ending right now. Ice Wraith. I never had a copy of Ice Wraith yet. That's a card that I always want to mess around with, but it's just like not good enough. If it was like a 3/3, I think that card would be really good. Then it would be like way better than Murkwater Shaman, maybe. I don't know. Thought that was premium Healing Hands. Not really expecting anything from this. My collection's basically complete. Premium Charis Reaper, though. This is the final pack. Alrighty. Well, that is going to be it for now, guys. As always, thank you guys all very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do consider leaving a like rating down below. And leave a comment with any other meme decks you guys want to see moving forward. We're just going to be playing everything on the ladder this month. We're going to be going absolutely bonkers. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.